What's up, MetaNerdz? This video is all about the A-DSD Advanced Dwarf Spider Droid. It was manufactured by Bactoid Armor Workshop, being pumped out alongside OG9 homing spider droids and B1 battle droids on Geonosis. And it was of course based off of the Dwarf Spider, which originally was intended to be used by the Commerce Guild to assist them in collecting their debts and for breaking up unions. Its predecessor was relatively scrawny, but packed a big punch, having tiny legs and minimal armor, but firing a heavy blaster cannon. The advanced version slaps on layers of thicker plate armor, retained the heavy blaster cannon, but added a pair of fire-linked missile launchers, while also making the frame a bit larger. At about a meter wide and just a bit taller, it was about 1/3 the height of the AT-ST, and about 1/3 of the width of the AT-TE. If one of these showed up on Earth, it would be just a couple feet taller than the M1 Abrams, and about just as wide. Or for a more everyday reference, it was twice as wide as a Honda Civic, while being a few feet taller. Like the regular Spider Droid, it had a large red sensor eye, which acted as the primary way to collect data from its environment. And this was obviously a weak spot to the droid, but it did have a small armor plate cover that could extend up to protect this area when under heavy fire. These wide plates on the legs could come together like a shield. If multiple enemies were detected, its legs would move in tighter, making a wall that protected the main body of this droid. Interestingly though, it wasn't blind in this mode, as a 360-degree mapping laser would pop out of the top and start scanning its surroundings, allowing it to acquire targets for its 2 missile launchers. These fired from the rear of the A-DSD, a great location to put these, as the rear would be more protected from incoming fire. Where the first Dwarf Spider Droid was used to clear out rebellious employees in the tunnels of Commerce Guild mining operations, similarly, the A-DSD would often be sent out by the CIS to block off crucial tunnel routes, or lock down streets and hallways. Luckily for the Republic, if a squad of elite clone troopers could coordinate their attacks, they could find some ways around that armor wall and get some shots on that crucial eye. The Advanced Dwarf Spider Droid could be seen across the various planets pulled into the Clone Wars, especially on their homeworld of Geonosis. So that's it for their history, and the only cool behind the scenes facts is that clones trained against holograms of these back on Kamino after the outbreak of the war, and the only reason why it wasn't seen everywhere was due to its high cost. It was first introduced into the Republic Commando video game, but was expanded upon in the Republic Commando Hard Contact novel, and the Star Wars Clone Wars campaign guide, and complete encyclopedia. So that's for the Advanced Dwarf Spider Droid. If you want to connect with us, help support this channel, or get your own copies of the reference material used to make this video, be sure to check out the links in the description. Special shout out to our supporters over on Patreon, but most important of all, remember, a small squad of humans can take out almost any machine, and the Force will be with you, always.